So you're thinking about moving to Charlotte and you have no idea what you're getting yourself into? Well, I'm hoping this video will be helpful for you. And if you're like most other people that make their move to the Queen City, your head might be spinning right now and you're left searching for answers to questions like, where should I live? What are the most affordable areas? Should I buy a new house or an existing house? And what is there to do in Charlotte anyway? So today I'm going to do my best to pack this video full of the questions that we hear most often from people just like you looking to make a move to Charlotte. And we're going to get you some answers to those questions so that you can get ready for that big move when the time comes. Before we dive in, if you're new around here, my name is Brian Taylor and I'm the owner of Dreamline Realty. Thank you so much for tuning in today. My team and I are helping people just like you make a smooth move to Charlotte. So reach out like so many others have and we'd be honored to help you as well. All right guys, let's dive into the video. So by far the top question my team and I get asked is, where should I live? And that's somewhat of a loaded question because it all really depends on what type of a lifestyle is important to you. Meaning, will you have to drive into the office every day? Or will you be working from home? Do you need to be close to the airport? Are you looking for a fast-paced environment, or do you prefer to be out of the hustle and bustle just a little bit maybe and into one of Charlotte's wonderful suburbs? And certainly though, in either case, your budget will play a large role in that as well. But overall, Charlotte is made up of a lot of diverse neighborhoods, each offering something unique in itself. If you're a young professional looking for an urban vibe, areas like South End and Uptown Charlotte would be great options because you'll be close to work, you'll have plenty of restaurants and dining options in those areas, and of course you'll be in the heart of the nightlife scene too. Both South End and Uptown Charlotte are very walkable, and you'll also be able to get to the light rail, which will be close by anywhere you are uptown, so you can get to and from very easily without having to fight the city traffic by car. But with that said, most of your living options in South End are going to be apartments, while condos and townhomes will be your main choices in Uptown, but I'll be honest, they are not cheap. And still keeping with that urban vibe, there are other areas just outside of Uptown like Noda and Plaza Midwood for those who love that artsy, eclectic scene, while still offering an array of restaurants, local breweries, and a vibrant nightlife vibe with plenty of live music throughout the week and into the weekends. For families though, the Uptown Charlotte lifestyle may not be your thing, but the choices are plentiful nonetheless. So staying within the Charlotte city limits, areas like Ballantyne, South Park, and Matthews are some of the most popular areas, offering access to really whatever you need when it comes to shopping and restaurants, while still being able to get into Uptown within 20 minutes from either direction. But likely the biggest advantage of being in the Charlotte area is the choices you have when it comes to the suburbs. Each offering a little something different, you'll have plenty of options to fit a variety of budgets. Some of my favorite areas around Charlotte are Belmont, Huntersville, Concord, Harrisburg, Mint Hill, and Indian Trail. And for all my boat and lake lovers out there, the Lake Norman area and the Lake Wylie areas, those just can't be beat, but you'll significantly have to increase your budget for sure. While we can all agree that home prices have increased over the last 3 years, Charlotte is still rather affordable though, compared to a lot of other metros across the US. And some of the suburbs that I just mentioned will offer that affordability at a larger scale. In fact, the median home price in Charlotte, at least at the time I'm recording this video, sits at $395,000. So naturally, the most affordable homes would be the ones priced under $395,000. So I've gone ahead and I've pulled all the data for each of the suburbs that I just mentioned, and here are the number of homes for sale under $395,000. Belmont has 27, Huntersville has 6, Concord has 112, Harrisburg has 7, Mint Hill has 8, and Indian Trail comes in at 13. So based on these suburbs, Concord obviously provides the most affordable options, at least in the northeast side of Charlotte. The next question people often ask is, should I buy an existing house or should I buy new construction? Well, I would say that 80% of the people that we are helping make their move to Charlotte are buying new construction, and here is why. The inventory on the existing homes market is still very low, and as you just saw, there weren't a lot of options when I just showed you the amount of homes for sale in each of those suburbs. Now, existing homes are a great option if you plan on making a move quickly, and especially if you don't have a current house to sell where you currently live. But what we tend to see most often is that the people moving to Charlotte typically have a little bit longer time frames. So most of our clients, what they do is they make a trip to Charlotte, they spend a few days with us looking around, and in most cases while they're here on that trip, they find a home that's in the early stages of construction with a completion date anywhere from 4 to 6 months out. That gives them time to go back to their current city, get their house ready to be sold without all of the pressure of trying to manage that shorter time frame. And if new construction is specifically what you're looking for, make sure to check out our sister channel right here on YouTube at Brand New Charlotte Homes. This is where you're going to find all of the neighborhood tours, all the floor plan tours, and hundreds of neighborhood videos we've done across the greater Charlotte area. You'll find a link in the description below. Go check that out. I think you'll find what you're looking for if new construction is on your radar. The next question is, what is the job market like in Charlotte? Well, Charlotte is one of the fastest growing cities in the Southeast, and the job opportunities here are a big part of that. In fact, according to Axios Charlotte, 117 people a day are moving to the Queen City. And if you weren't aware, Charlotte is a major banking hub, home to big players like Bank of America, Wells Fargo, and Truist. You'll also find opportunities in healthcare with major hospitals like Atrium Health and Novant Health, as well as a plethora of tech jobs. And according to New Camp, Charlotte ranks number 20 in top tech cities in the US with over 50,000 tech workers. That's an increase of 15% since 2021. Moving on to the next question. What is there to do in Charlotte? Well, outside of the hundreds of parks, the water activities at Lake Norman and Lake Wylie, and countless other attractions, the top 5 things to do in Charlotte, in no particular order, are the following. Coming in at number 1, the NASCAR Hall of Fame. Charlotte is synonymous with NASCAR, and this museum showcases the sport's history, iconic cars, and its legendary drivers. The interactive exhibits and simulations make it a must-visit for racing enthusiasts and families. And to piggyback off of that, if you want even more racing action, I highly encourage you to check out a race or take a tour of the Charlotte Motor Speedway. It is a fantastic time and a whole lot of fun. Coming in at number 2 is the U.S. National Whitewater Center. This outdoor recreation center is perfect for adventure lovers while it offers whitewater rafting, kayaking, rock climbing, zip lining, and hiking, attracting thrill seekers and nature lovers alike. There's also live music and festivals during the winter months, and this is a place that I highly recommend. Coming in at number 3 is Carowinds Amusement Park. Situated on the North Carolina-South Carolina border, Carowinds features roller coasters, family-friendly rides, and a water park. It also boasts seasonal events like Scarowinds during Halloween and Winterfest at Christmas, and as an added bonus, the park is also open year-round. Coming in at number 4 is Discovery Place Museum. Now this is a favorite for families and curious minds. Discovery Place offers hands-on science exhibits, an IMAX theater, and fascinating displays that just simply inspire learning. It's especially popular for school trips and family outings. And last but certainly not least is number 5, Bank of America Stadium. Home to the NFL's Carolina Panthers and the Charlotte FC Major League Soccer teams, this stadium is a major draw for sports fans all across the state. And most recently, the stadium has hosted major concerts like legendary artists, the Rolling Stones, Garth Brooks, and Luke Combs, just to name a few, and they have more concerts coming next year. And the Charlotte City Council just approved a massive renovation project to modernize the stadium, making the experience even better for the fans. And hey, if you're getting any value from this video, please do me a favor and click on that like button and consider subscribing to my channel. By doing so, it helps YouTube know that I'm putting out good content, and it really helps my channel get in front of other people just like you looking to make a move to Charlotte. And drop a comment below and let me know what your thoughts are of Charlotte. Have you ever been here before? And when are you looking to make that move? And also, if there's anything that I've missed so far, I would love to hear from you. Okay, so the next question is, what are the property taxes in the greater Charlotte area? Now, certainly that depends on what town or what county you move to, but the taxes will vary a little bit based upon those. But in general, you can expect to pay anywhere from $1 per thousand up to $1.50 per thousand. So to give you an example, if you're looking to buy a house at $500,000, that is going to set you back anywhere from $5,000 to $7,500 per year in those taxes. And if you're moving here from New York or New Jersey, that should be music to your ears. And we can't end the video without talking about our final question, which is, what is the weather like and does it snow in Charlotte? Well, I'm originally from Buffalo, where you have 2 seasons, cold and colder. That's actually not really true. The summers in Buffalo are absolutely amazing, and they're just a little bit too short. And while I'm talking about Buffalo, I gotta shout out, go Bills. However, Charlotte does have all 4 seasons. Summers are hot and very humid with temperatures pretty much over 90 degrees or higher, while winters are relatively short and mild with only the occasional snowfall. In fact, we really haven't seen any meaningful snow in Charlotte over the last probably 5 years. Average temperatures in the winter months are typically around 45 to 50 degrees, with lows mostly in the low 30s, so that's not too bad. And if you move here, you're absolutely gonna love the spring and the fall months. It starts getting consistently warm around here around mid-March, and the cooler days really don't come into play until about late November. So if you're thinking about moving to Charlotte and you need my help, all of my contact information is below, and my team and I would be honored to assist you in making your move to the Queen City. You can also scan that QR code, or there's a link down below that'll take you right to my calendar. We meet a lot of our clients initially on Zoom to start mapping out their time frames and narrowing down areas that would be good fits. And the reason that's important is because when you make your first trip to Charlotte to look at houses, we've done a lot of that legwork up front. So when you get here, we can be a lot more efficient with your time and show you as many properties as we possibly can. So make sure you take us up on that. It has been super helpful for others. All right, guys, I am signing off. Thanks so much for watching my video. I'll catch you in the next one. And as always, make it a great day.